Hey folks, Andy Tishner again, talking about something a little different this time. Talking about a book I wrote a few years ago called Trumpet Mania. It looks kind of like this. Cool little Star Warsy looking cover, huh? It's on. This is my copy, as you can tell. It's a little weather-beaten, world-weary copy. Anyways, I wrote these studies as a challenge to myself. The idea being to play across multiple octaves on different types of studies, not just scales over 2, 3, maybe 4 octaves, but technical studies like this one. This one I'm playing is the 4th technical study in the book. One thing I like to do is not only play across multiple octaves, but for strengthening purposes, but to also mix up tonalities. You might have, say, for example, taken your Clark Technical Studies book, which, you know, where would we be without the Clark Technical Studies book? But you might have tried playing them in different tonalities, like say, that book is all written mostly in major, but play things in minor or in different modes. So when I practice my technical studies out of my book here, I take this concept and, you know, really run with it. So every half step, so I played G major as an example. Let's go up half step to A flat. How about A flat natural minor? Okay. Okay, so I also mixed up the articulation. So as many things like that as you can build into your practice routine, really, I find it very helpful. So the multiple octave playing, great strengthener, but mentally, just a great exercise to keep playing different tonalities, mix things up, get into weird ones. Let's do another one. How about, let's pick a weird one. How about Lydian Dominant? That's a fun one. So major scale, but with a sharp 4 and a flat 7. So we'll see how this goes. Okay, so again, different articulation, trying to do a pretty strong single tongue on all the notes on that one. And the Lydian Dominant. So again, you don't have to, make yourself crazy with this, but good to push the envelope with things like trying to play your studies in different tonalities, like say a Lydian Dominant. This is not just about high notes, but really strengthening, building up strong muscles. Yes, which, high notes is, definitely part of that, but being any degree of first trumpet player, you have to be the person who's just laying it down hour after hour, night after night. You just have to be that one person in the ensemble who is just always there. And a great deal of strength, I find, is required. And as you build strength, you not only build strength, but you build confidence, I find, as a player, as you just have more strengths, more reserves to call on. So anyway, so as to conclude, let's skip up a little bit. We'll do one more of these. Again, this is the 4th technical study in my book. Let's try, speaking of high notes, let's try a higher one. How about F Mixolydian? So major scale, but with a flat 7. So anyway, it doesn't play itself, obviously, but practice, 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 practice. And once again, Trumpet Mania, this is what I like to work out of right now, this little book I wrote few years ago. Some challenging stuff for your practice routine. So anyway, like I say, it's on Amazon if you're interested, and hope you check it out sometime. Okay, thanks for checking it out. Bye-bye.